What's going on? This is Ryan and I'm checking out the Anker SoundCore Flare. The SoundCore Flare is one of the first speakers from Anker to feature LED lights, and the sound isn't bad either. Crisp highs, full mids, and great bass can be heard no matter where you're sitting in relation to the speaker, thanks to its 360-degree design. At very high volumes, the sound starts to get distorted and the highs can start to screech. This is important to keep in mind if you plan to use the speaker outside. For example, it will definitely work for a small gathering on the deck, but one SoundCore Flare likely won't be loud enough for a large family reunion. The SoundCore Flare can be paired with another SoundCore Flare for louder stereo sound. In Anker's lineup of Bluetooth speakers, the SoundCore Flare sits between the Anker SoundCore 2 and the Anker SoundCore Boost. The following sound sample isn't the same as hearing the speakers in the real world, but should provide a general idea of the sound. On the top of the speaker is a button dedicated to Anker's bass up feature, which enhances the bass performance of the speaker. I like that Anker has a toggle for this feature, as some people will prefer it while others may not. When on, the bass definitely sounds good, especially if the speaker is sitting up against a wall or on a shelf. However, the bass is not as strong as what you might find on another light-up speaker I recently reviewed, the Sony SRS XB31. But that speaker also costs twice as much. Here's a sound comparison. The LED light ring, which is one of my favorite features, is on the bottom of the SoundCore Flare and shines down on the surface it is setting on. The lights can be controlled by tapping the light button on the top of the speaker. Holding down the light button for 2 seconds will turn off the lights. The lights can also be adjusted or turned off with the dedicated SoundCore app as well. So let's take a look at the different lighting styles available for the Anker SoundCore Flare. I have the SoundCore app loaded on this phone. We see right now that it's set to party. The next one is energy. And after that is chill. And after that is bedtime. And after that is spring. Now with each of these options, you also have 4 additional options. So let me go back to party here. Right now it's set at pulse, and that kind of just changes the colors around the ring. If I do glow, we see that it's more of a subtle fade from one color to the next, and it looks like all the colors change at the same time. M-Sync will synchronize the lights with your music. And then fusion, it kind of does a half and half. You'll see that half the lights change one color and then the other half change another color. And it kind of goes back and forth, and then it'll switch to a different color palette. So you have those 4 options, which with each of the different lighting modes here. And as you press the button on the top of the SoundCore, it will go through those options as well. On the top of the speaker are the volume controls, lighting control, and bass up button. On the back of the speaker, you'll find the power and Bluetooth buttons, as well as the charging port and aux input located under the rubber flap, which helps this speaker achieve its IPX7 water resistance rating. A gray fabric mesh covers the rest of the speaker, giving it a modern look and feel. As far as battery life, I found that I could squeeze about 10 hours out of this speaker to get me through the workday. Anker claims it can reach up to 12 hours, and I'm assuming it can when using the aux input instead of Bluetooth. Overall, the SoundCore Flare is becoming one of my favorite speakers as it has great sound and I'm a sucker for LED lighting. Sure, it's missing a voice assistant and other smart features you'll find on pricier speakers, but for under $100, the SoundCore Flare is definitely a winner. Thanks for watching, and if this video helped you out, please consider giving it a thumbs up as it does help out the channel. And be sure to subscribe for more videos.